Off the crossbar! To left field and down for a base hit.
Hunterdon Central is going to win the state finals here tonight.
Mark it on the board. Touchdown, Red Devils. On the deflection. On the deflection. Hunterdon Central.
And now we would like to recognize our class of 2023 Hunterdon Central Red Devil Seniors. Is up. Leading the lineup with our seniors, team manager Grace Lagulo. Grace is accompanied by her parents, Kathy and Chris. Grace will be attending the University of Pittsburgh in the fall and majoring in pre-physical therapy. And the first, let some photos get taken. There we go. Say cheese. And the first senior lineup player to be announced is number 5, Emily Walsh. Emily is accompanied by her parents, Karen and Brett. Emily will be attending Babson College to play softball and will be studying finance and business analytics. Next player to be announced is number 10, Ella Dunn. Ella is accompanied by her parents, Mara and Ed. Ella will be going to college to study health sciences. You're going to do that? That's the pace? Next up on our list is number 11, Emily Milano. Emily is accompanied by her parents, Michelle and Chris. Emily will be attending college and majoring in psychology. And now, number 21, Samantha Colton. Samantha is accompanied by her parents, Melody and Aaron. Sam will be studying kinesiology in college. That one got me there. I almost tripped up there. And now number 24, Katrin Lynch. Is it Katrin? She's accompanied by her parents, Karen. Kate will be pursuing a degree in environmental engineering on a track towards sustainable development practices. Next up, number 45, Lacey Joyce. Lacey is accompanied by her parents, Susan and Matt. Lacey will be attending college to become a physician's assistant. Give it up for Lacey. And now, for our Red Devil captains, starting with number 12, Kylie Siebert. Kylie is accompanied by her parents, Andrea and Doug. Kylie will be attending college and majoring in chemical engineering and is looking forward to playing club basketball in college. Give it up for Captain Kylie. And now our last senior to announce. You know her, number 33, Tabitha DeVries. Oh, man. I was doing so good, man. Is it Houghton University? Tabitha is accompanied by her parents, Steve and Suzanne. Tabby will be playing basketball at Houghton University and majoring in elementary special education. And there's our seniors. Our seniors were asked what their advice for future Red Devils would be, and we wanted to share some collective responses. Enjoy every moment because it may be 4 years, but it goes fast. Do not take it for granted. Make the most out of the opportunities you get, the practices, games, and activities. Always play as hard as you can and leave everything you have on the court. And remember, you have so many amazing girls around you, so stick together and never forget the community you share. Congratulations to our senior Lady Red Devils. And remember, once a Devil, always a Red Devil. We are Central.
We welcome you to HCTV's broadcast of the Hunterdon Central Red Devils on their senior night girls basketball facing the Mendham Minutemen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
So it was nice to see the ceremony. Obviously Red Devil girls get celebrated, but it was nice to see Coach Casertano also appreciating the other team. As the starting lineup for Mendham is being announced. Mendham starting lineup: Ali Ferreira, Mary Hope Swartz, Leah Manuel, Sophia Kioski, and Alexa Kupka. And now Central starting lineup. And Central starting lineup: Emily Walsh, Kylie Siebert, Samantha Colton, Tabitha DeVries, and Lacey Joyce. Now, someone to watch for Mendham is definitely Leah Manuel. She has been dominant for them, has 358 points on the season, and leads Mendham in pretty much every single stat category: points, rebounds, and assists. And holding a 17-point per game average. It's definitely someone to watch.
Yeah, I mean, if you're average 17.9 points per game in high school basketball, that's definitely very impressive. So Central's going to keep an eye on there for sure. We're awaiting tip-off now.
DeVries and Kupka will be on the tip-off. DeVries wins it. Siebert finds Colton. Colton with the shot, and it's good. Sam Colton with the shot, and it's just a great scene.
That's a great moment right there. You know, Colton tearing her ACL in the last game. For her to get the first 2 points of the game on senior night is a great moment.
And in a way of sportsmanship, Central lets Mendham get 2 points back, and it's just a great show of sportsmanship between both teams. It's just such a great thing to see in sports.
Definitely.
And it allows Colton to be able to enjoy the senior night. Obviously, she's going to enjoy it anyways, but she is able to get some points on the board, and that's something that's really nice from both teams.
Yeah, she can now say she scored on senior night.
As now we'll get started once again. Tied 2-2. Siebert with it to Joyce. Pass it back to Siebert. Siebert, Joyce to Walsh in the corner. Walsh will bring it back. Pass to the middle to Siebert. Siebert drive in. The floater, no good. Walsh with the rebound. Inside, no good. Joyce fighting for the rebound, unable to get it. Mendham up the court. Manuel with it. To the left corner. Pass inside. Back to the corner. Pass to Swartz. Swartz with it. Pass to Kioski. Mendham passing around, trying to find a shot. Joyce on the defense. DeVries and Joyce. Looks like foul called there. So 2 free throws for Mendham.
Yeah, both teams starting off a very fast ball movement. It's something to keep an eye on.
And that's the sophomore Hallie Ferreira. We await the first free throw. First one's up. And no good. Game will stay tied as the second one from Ferreira. This one's good, and we'll give Mendham a 3-2 lead. Walsh will inbound. Mendham playing press. That's something that Central has been trying to work on all season, is getting through the press, so we'll see how they do throughout this game.
Yeah, a lot of teams pressing Hunterdon Central, so definitely, like you said, something they want to work on, as there's a turnover right there.
Swartz with it. Swartz pass to the corner. Shot, no good. Looks like Walsh fighting for the rebound. We'll call jump ball. It'll stay Mendham ball. Kioski with it on the inbound. Looking for a pass. Central blocked all of the lanes and a 5-second violation.
Yeah, that's great defense by Central. I mean, if you block all those lanes, she's not going to be able to get it out.
It looks like Dunn is in the game for Samantha Colton. DeVries pass to Walsh. Walsh is able to collect it, looking for a pass. Give it to Dunn. Dunn inside to Joyce, out to Walsh. Walsh for the 3, just off. Rebound by Kioski. Give it to Swartz. Swartz to the right. Pass inside, the shot, that one is good. That is Ferreira.
Yeah, that was a good look and a great shot there by Mendham. 5-2 lead now. I'm playing good so far.
Nice set of passing there, able to get it up for the Red Devils. Siebert inside, pass to DeVries. DeVries' shot is blocked. Mendham unable to save it. Swartz tried to, unable to, and Central will remain with it.
Yeah, that was a great pass by Siebert. DeVries would have been a great pass and shot, but Mendham with a good defense there with the block.
Yeah, definitely. Just some good defense off the inbounds and just good defense on the passes between both teams early in this game. As this one to the corner, Walsh once again for three, no good.
That's basically two threes in a row for the Red Devils.
That was Manuel with the rebound. Finds a pass inside. Shot no good off the rim.
You got to make those layups.
And that shot was by Kupka. Joyce looking for a pass. Gives it to Walsh. Walsh. Siebert with it. Joyce. Back to Siebert. Siebert go in. That pass is intercepted by Manuel. Manuel on the other way. Looks like a foul on Siebert, so Manuel will go to the line, the junior for Mendham.
Yeah, pretty obvious foul on Siebert, but Mendham playing great zone defense to start off the game against Central. That's definitely something Central's got to focus on in the game.
Manuel, wait for the first free throw. First one is good. Make it 6-2, Mendham over the Red Devils. We wait the second free throw. The second one is good. 7-2 will be the score now. As it looks like Katrin Lynch is now in the game. Lynch unable to get a pass through. Mendham, the shot by Manuel, that one is good, and that was someone we said to watch, and she got the foul on that breakthrough and was able to hit that three there, so they're gonna have to watch that for the rest of the game, and Central's gonna have to come back from this 5-point deficit.
Yeah, Manuel, averaging 17.9 points per game, 5 rebounds and 4 assists, all around a great player. Central's definitely going to have to lock her down if they want to win this game. Mendham's played great zone defense throughout this game, costing a lot of turnovers, and they're hitting their shots as well. Central can't figure this out. This is going to be a long night for the Red Devils.
Yeah, and we hope that they're able to find some shots, maybe if they can get some shots inside, but it's really going to come up to the passing. We've seen throughout the beginning of this game that the passing lanes are going to be tight, so you're going to have to get it through that. Whether it's pressed by Mendham or it's just regular inbound defense, you got to get it through those tight windows and get the shots.
Yeah, when a team's playing aggressive defense like that, passes are very crucial.
And passing is either what makes the press so great or what completely ruins the press, because if you can pass it right past the press, there's no one on defense.
Yeah, definitely.
Looks like Mendham will just have Ferreira on the press, so pretty light. Siebert gives it to Joyce. Siebert to the corner, tries to get it inside. DeVries passes outside to Walsh. Central will look to reset. Siebert. Pass inside to DeVries. DeVries with the shot, no good. Joyce with the rebound. Now they'll pass it back out to Siebert. Siebert to Walsh in the corner. That one's no good, just off the rim.
Yeah, Walsh was open for a very good amount of time. I think Siebert just didn't realize it. They got to her earlier, they could have been a great three.
Yeah, and that allowed Mary Hope Swartz to get out, and
that three was made right now by, I believe, Sophia Kioski.
As Mendham is now up 13-2. And it looks like they'll call Walsh for a travel there, so.
Yeah, good timeout call there by Coach Castrotano. Oh, never mind, not a timeout, whistle.
And Emily Milano will come into the game.
Yeah.
As Leah Manuel will take it up for Mendham. Pass it to the right. Back to Manuel. To Kioski. Back to Manuel. Manuel will keep it. Pass it to the middle again. Bogdan. Pass to Manuel. Looking for something, unable to find it so far. Central playing some good tight defense as Kioski shoots the three. That one's no good. Rebounded by DeVries.
Yeah, it's one of the first missed threes for Mendham. Central's definitely going to have to lock down those threes if they want to win this game.
Siebert They'll try to find the corner. So that pass is a little off. Looks like the pass was by Milano trying to find Katrin Lynch, but unable to. As Manuel will bring it up. Pass it to the corner. Kioski to Manuel. Walsh on the defense. Pass to the middle. Back to Manuel on the left. Pass to Kioski in the left corner. Manuel back with it. Has to go back to Manuel. Back to the corner again for Kioski. Kioski driving in. Pass outside. Threes, no good. Walsh will collect it for the rebound.
That was a good defensive play by Central.
As they're looking to get some offense going, as they still have not scored a point since the Samantha Colton layup. And Kioski with a great play on defense for Mendham. Inside, Ferreira gets fouled. She'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, another shot opportunity for Mendham. I mean, they keep getting shot opportunity after shot opportunity after shot opportunity, and they made most of them, so very good start for Mendham.
We wait the first free throw. The first one is good. Extending the lead to 12 for Mendham.
Yeah.
Second free throw on the way. This one's off. DeVries gets the rebound. Give it to Siebert, try and slow it down. Ferreira on the defense. Siebert gets it to Walsh. Tries to find DeVries inside, unable to. Looks like it was Bogdan who tipped it a little bit. As Kioski on the other end, and Mendham is running away with this game so far. Obviously, it's not over, but not a good start for the Central Red Devils.
Yeah, Mendham is red hot. You know, they were doubling DeVries when she tried to cut, and then they got the turnover and the easy lay. They just keep going.
Walsh. Bring it back to the center. Pass to Sieber in the corner. Pass inside to DeVries. DeVries gets it, and that was just a great play. DeVries got the box out on the inside. Great pass to get it to her, and she's able to get the easy shot and put Central back on the board.
Yeah, they're going to need a lot of that from DeVries tonight to win this game.
As now Ferreira with it. Pass to Bogdan. Kioski with it. Shot no good. Fight for the rebound. Loose ball. And Central will collect it. Looks like it was Milano who's able to get on it. Walsh on the fast break. Walsh, no good.
Hey, you got to be careful in those fast breaks.
6 seconds left. Ferreira inside, and Mendham with only 2 seconds left scores at the end of the first quarter. Mendham up 18-4 over the Central Red Devils.
Yeah, Mendham simply cannot be stopped right now. They pretty much hit every single shot. Central's definitely going to need to regroup here.
Yeah, they're definitely going to have to find some offense, and it's just like my sports and literature teacher says, feed Tabby DeVries. As Central will try to look to get out of this 14-point deficit, as now we send it to Bryce Cohen for his thoughts.
I'm Bryce Cohen here for HCTV, and currently Hunterdon Central is losing to Mendham 18-4, but they're letting all the seniors who usually wouldn't get as much play time get some action tonight, and it's going to be a wonderful spectacle all night. They let Sam Colton, who's out for the rest of the year with a season-ending injury, get the first 2 points in a fairly ceremonial sort of play. And we're going to see how Mendham and Hunterdon Central match up against each other, but Hunterdon Central just needs to limit the turnovers, and they'll get right back into this game here as we're going to send you to our second quarter. Back to the booth with Brad and Josh.
Thank you, Bryce. And as we resume in the second quarter, Mendham has a big lead against Hunterdon Central, 18-4. Josh, what are your thoughts so far?
Yeah, that first quarter, Mendham was able to get the fast breaks especially, and they were able to, especially if you look at the end of that quarter, they were able to get that shot inside right at the end because of a fast break kind of opportunity.
Central now with it. 3-point shot is up, and it's good.
Looks like that was Nikki Constantini.
Yeah, Constantini on the shot. It's her first 3 points of the night.
And they definitely need that. They need to get some spark, and hopefully that starts it up.
Mendham now, 18-7 lead. In the corner, back out. Three-pointer, good. Back-to-back threes.
And that was Delaney Bogdan, the junior for Mendham.
Yeah, Delaney Bogdan for Mendham. Central now. Kylie Sieber bringing it up, going to pass it back out. In the corner, Constantini going to pass it back out. Siebert's three. He made 3 threes in a row. It's going to be no good. Emmanuel with the rebound. Fast break here. Going to slow it down a bit. And pass it out. And then now. Mary Hope Swords passes it. It's going to be out of bounds. Central ball. Good defense by the Red Devils.
Yeah, and we've seen, I think something to note is that we've seen Central look to get some threes, so if they can start draining them, especially like the Constantini three, if they can get that going, they could hopefully get back into this game as they're down 21-7 to Mendham.
Sieber in the corner. It's Constantini once again. This time it's no good. Maggie Scally with the rebound. Her shot just short. Mendham with the rebound.
And it was a good opportunity, despite the little bit unique scenario as...
Yeah, another shot is good by Mendham. I couldn't catch who scored that, but they got a basket. 23-7, Mendham lead. Mastriano back out to Siebert. In the corner, that's Maggie Scally. Good zone defense here by Mendham. Scally just trying to do something. Trapped in the corner, she does get it back out. Siebert now. In the corner, Constantini trying to find DeVries in the post, and she couldn't, but it's going to stay here, Red Devils ball.
Yeah, and we just saw there trying to get DeVries inside, as it looks like D'Alessandro will come in for DeVries. So we're starting to see a mix of some non-seniors get in some action on senior night.
Scally going to try to pass it out. It was tipped. It's going to stay here once again. Great defense by Mendham. That zone defense has been killing the Red Devils.
Yeah, and looks like Ferreira will come back into the game. Looks like this is for Kupka.
Seaver passes to Constantini. Trying to get it out. This double team just working really well for Mendham. It's a jump ball, and it's going the other way.
Yeah, and Mendham's been able to pin the Central Red Devil girls in the corner, and with the double teams in the corner, they can't get the pass through, and it's been a problem for Central so far.
The Emmanuel to bring it up. She's guarded by Maggie Scally. Hallie Ferreira passes it out. And
blocking foul on Constantini.
That was Mary Hope Swartz who got fouled. I believe that's Constantini's first. Mendham now. Mary Hope Swartz passes it out.
Looks like it'll go Central's way.
Yeah, foul on the floor. Don't know who was on. Like you said, going the other way, Central ball.
Coach Casertano calling for a reset, slow it down. And I think that's something that the Central team needs. They need to slow this game down. Mendham wants to play it fast. They want to get those fast break opportunities and very aggressive defense. Central wants to play it a little bit more slow, and we've seen the more aggressive style play out better.
As it was a tipped ball, but it's going to stay here, Central ball. Just over 5 minutes left to play in the second quarter. 23-7 lead for Mendham against Hunterdon Central on senior night for the Red Devils.
That pass, great job to get it over the defender.
Kylie Siebert now. And pass it back out to D'Alessandro. Back to Mastriano. Mastriano doubled. And it's stolen once again by Mendham. Leah Manuel bringing it up. And layup was no good, but looks like she gets her own rebound. Mary Hope Swartz, Mary Hope Swartz with it now. Shot is up and no good. It's D'Alessandro with the rebound. Mastriano. Getting guarded really good. It's back out to Constantini. Like Constantini was trying to do a bounce pass. The ball came our way. as looks like it's going to stay here. DeVries coming back in, Mastriano coming out.
Constantini on the inbound.
Ellie Siebert double in the corner. Mendham's been great at that. DeVries in the post. Looks like she tripped, and once again, just Mendham with that double team zone defense. Still going to stay here, however, Red Devils ball.
You got to consider maybe they'll look inside here on the inbound pass, look for a shot there, and maybe try and get some points up.
DeVries just once again stolen.
As
Mary
that's
Hope Swartz, yeah. Oh, and she misses a layup and fast break. Central looking to bounce back. Constantini. Now, Ellie Siebert.
D'Alessandro took it a little slow there, and now Central's going to have to look for a shot here. Siebert
Bangs that three. That could be a momentum switch, perhaps. As that's a smart timeout call by Mendham, but it's a 23-10 lead for Mendham against Hunterdon Central now.
Yeah, and Central just trying to get some shots up, trying to get these opportunities, because in the first quarter they weren't able to get those shot opportunities. So the more shots you can get up, the more you can kind of punch at this lead that Mendham is holding, especially when it's a 13-point lead. If you can cut it down with some threes, with a mix of twos and some fast breaks, you can definitely cut it down.
Yeah, and in timeout here, you definitely want to thank Coach Castrachano. I was talking about how they can score off this zone defense has been working very well for Mendham.
Yeah, and it's kind of suffocating the Central offense as they've been trying to get the passes through, unable to, but we'll see as the game progresses, see if they're able to adapt and change or if it will remain the same.
And it's currently a 23-10 lead for Mendham against Hunterdon Central. 20 seconds left in timeout play. Looking to resume second quarter play. Looks like Emily Walsh is going to come back in, as well as Maggie Scally.
That one inbounded to Kioski.
Mendham now. And looks Central now pressing Mendham. Leah Manuel guarded by Emily Walsh. And Mary Hope Swartz tried to get it. The last touch was on her, so it's going to go the other way. Red Devils ball.
And we'll see if Central is able to capitalize off of this. It'll definitely be crucial to this game if they can capitalize on these opportunities that they have previously missed in this game.
Emily Walsh back to Siebert. And pass it back out to Emily Walsh.
Once again, a great closeout by Swartz, and it's been a problem for Walsh, who's gotten open in the corner, but Swartz has been able to close out on defense, and those shots end up closing out and unable to shoot it.
Scally in the post, back to DeVries. DeVries passes it back out to Emily Walsh. Her floater is up, no good. Rebounded by Leah Manuel.
Even though it was a miss, it was a good, very good play.
Yeah.
Used DeVries inside and just able to pass it out, and Walsh, it was a great shot, floater, but just barely out.
And Hallie Ferreira with that shot there. 25-10 lead. A stolen Leah Manuel. What a play there, as her fast break layup is good. Just extends the lead 27-10. Great defense in both quarters for Mendham so far.
Yeah, and we're seeing why Leah Manuel is one of the best players on this Mendham team. It's definitely made an impact, and Central has had a problem stopping her and the offense for Mendham.
I believe there's a foul on the floor. There was. I believe it was on Caroline Ziegler.
As Mastriano will come in.
Mastriano coming in, she played a little bit. Second quarter's come back in now for, I believe, Maggie Scally. Gonna take a break.
Inbound pass goes to Siebert.
Mastriano doubled, back out to Siebert. In the corner, looked for Emily Walsh. It was tipped, gonna stay here.
Looks like it was tipped by Kioski, as that one will be inbounded to Siebert.
Emily Walsh to Siebert. Mastriano. Back to Constantini. Her three. Short. Mendham now bringing it up. Mary Hope Swartz. Pass it back out to Sophia Kioski. On the other side, Mary Hope Swartz. In the post, Kioski couldn't get it. Tough shot there. Emily Walsh on a fast break. They give it to DeVries. A nice look in the shot. Great execution.
And that was just a great job by Central to be able to find that fast break opportunity, and DeVries with the open layup there, and on senior night is able to find the net once again.
Mendham now. Mary Hope Swartz. In the post, that's Leah Manuel. Her mid-range shot, no good. Mastriano with the rebound. Central looking to get some points now with just over a minute left in the second quarter. Kylie Siebert to Emily Walsh. Back to Costantini. Costantini shot no good, but DeVries with the rebound. And once again, 4 points in a row for Tabitha DeVries.
Yeah, and Central is playing fast there, and they're able to get 4 quick points, both off DeVries, and now they're capitalizing on this momentum.
Nikki Costantini, lost her momentum, but Central gets it back. DeVries once again in the post, brings it back out to Mastriano. Her two, no good. She gets her own rebound, back to DeVries in the post, and she just lost it. It's going to be Mendham ball. That was a great play there by Central. Just couldn't get anything to go.
Yeah, and with about 30 seconds left, they'll just try to cut into this deficit as much as they can.
Leah Manuel to bring it up.
She'll take her time, and looks like Mendham will just run out as much of the time as possible.
Just under 20 seconds left in the second quarter, waiting halftime. Mary Hope Swartz to Kioski. And for three, Leah Manuel. No good. Central with one more shot here to get a bucket. 5 seconds. Emily Walsh going to drive to the basket. Her shot, just couldn't get it. And at halftime, Mendham leads Hunterdon Central in girls basketball 27-14. Both Leah Manuel and Tabitha DeVries, both the star players for that half.
Yeah, and we saw at the end of that quarter that Central was able to find some shots inside. They were able to play fast, get some fast break opportunities. So we'll see in the second half what changes Coach Casertano has for this Central team and see how he adapts to the Mendham offense and just the aggressive defense that they've run as well.
Yeah, great defense by Mendham. Definitely creating a lot of turnovers. Central looking to bounce back from that.
I'm Bryce Cohen here with Coach Casertano. Coach, we know it's more than just a game tonight. You're graduating 8 seniors. What have these girls meant for your program?
Everything. They're building blocks. It's for the younger kids to realize how important they are as role models to make it more than just basketball and to build a program. And it's kind of, very emotional for me too, because I've been here with them through the very beginning. So it's very exciting to see them grow from kind of little kids to real adults.
Thank you, Coach Casertano. Good luck in the second half, and we'll be back here after the half with some more second half girls basketball action.
And joining us here on the Red Devils halftime show here on the HCTV live stream, Red Devils senior Tabby DeVries. Tabby, it's senior night, the culmination of a Central career. Can you put into words what the emotions will be on this night?
Yeah, it's definitely a very sad night. As much as it is enjoying, celebrating me and my fellow seniors and our career and what we've done in this program, it's definitely sad, High school's over almost. Season's over. It's just crazy. It feels like yesterday we were freshmen walking in the gym, and now we're seniors leaving the program.
Tabby, you'll leave as one of the more accomplished players Central, certainly in the last several years. What has the overall experience been like from when you walked into the door at this school as a freshman to now as finishing up as a senior?
It's been nothing but great. Just the teammates that I've made and the friendships that we've made, the connections with our coaches, it's just been amazing. I wouldn't ask for anything else.
When you look back at this time in life, when you guys get together years from now and reflect back, what do you think you're going to remember the most?
That's a good question. Definitely just the memories we've made at practices, after games when we've had a really good win, even the games that we didn't win, just the friendships we made and the connections and all the good laughs we've had together.
And that was Red Devils senior Tabby DeVries. Stay tuned for second half action.
kids. It's the world-famous Harlem Wizards inviting you to come see our live show of outrageous trick hoops and alley-oops.
Who's this game again? You don't know? You know, right? I know. The teacher. Oh, that's right. You guys want to see your teacher? Yeah. Oh, you guys want to have some fun?
You can get yourself a swag out Harlem Wizard jersey, and you'll be a whiz kid.
That was fun. It was so cool. I had a great time. It was very exciting. Chill with all my friends, and I got to see some amazing shirts. It was really awesome, John. I had a good time. It was awesome.
This is fun. Oh my gosh, I'm just tired from like cheering and yelling stuff.
What a game! What a game! Unbelievable!
You don't want to miss it.
All right, we welcome you back to HCTV's broadcast of Hunterdon Central girls basketball on senior night against Mendham, the Mendham Minutemen, as Mendham leads this game 27-14. We're just about getting ready to start, about 25 seconds left. And what did you see in that first half, Brad?
I saw a lot of great defense from Mendham. Mendham played great zone defense the entire game and forced a lot of turnovers. So Coach Castratanos definitely talked about that at halftime, trying to score off that very good defense.
Yeah, and they'll look to get some fast break opportunities, and that was something that we saw at the end of the last half, was that they were able to get some shots off of quick opportunities. They were playing very fast-paced, and it really helped Central score and get inside, and they'll look to maybe continue that in the second half.
Yeah, definitely.
As Mastriano on the defense. Passing around is Mendham. Pass to the right side. Mendham just passing it around. This one to Manuel. Inside. DeVries on the defense. Fight for the ball. Mendham keeps it. Shot by Kioski, no good. And that one goes right to DeVries for the rebound.
Yeah, it's a great first defensive play by Central. They can keep doing that. They can definitely have a shot.
And Constantini will get fouled there. It was Hallie Ferreira on the foul.
Yeah. Not a shooting foul, straight or foul, so we'll bring it back up.
D'Alessandro. This one to the corner to Constantini, driving inside. That one is good. A great job by Constantini to drive inside, get the shot up.
Yeah, Constantini's only a freshman. She's averaging 4 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. She can only improve from there. Just a great piece for the Central team.
Definitely, as Mendham shot up. That one's no good. Rebound by Constantini. Constantini to D'Alessandro. Back to Constantini. To the corner. Looks like that was Walsh. That one looks like it will remain Central ball. Looks like it went off of Alexa Kupka. This one to the corner for Constantini. That one's no good, but Walsh right there for the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, there was really no Mendham players around the basket, so Walsh just kind of brought that up and brought it in.
Yeah, the right side of the court was completely empty, and
the miscommunication.
There was no way that Central was going to miss that opportunity.
Yeah, it looks like one of the Mendham players tripped and kind of just ran into Mastriano there.
Looks like it was Manuel, so
yeah.
Looks like Manuel will go to the free throw line. Looks like be an inbound. A little confusion there.
Yeah.
Inbound pass to Kioski. inside. DeVries on the defense. She gets called for the foul. That was Kupka on the shot. She'll go to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, that was very good aggressiveness by Kupka, just challenging DeVries. And then eventually it led to a foul, and she's now got 2 shots.
First one is up and good, making it a 10-point lead for Mendham. So we wait the second one. Walsh will come in. DeVries with a good box out and the rebound. So now Walsh will look to pick up the pace. Up to D'Alessandro. Inside to Walsh. And a great shot by Walsh inside as they look to cut this lead, as now it is a 8-point lead for Mendham, as Coach Milner of Mendham has to call a timeout there. And that's a timeout you need to call. You're losing momentum. Central's starting to fight back.
And I don't know what Coach Custer trying to set at halftime, but he clearly said something very important, because Central, the momentum just switched to them. It's now only an 8-point lead, and if they can keep scoring, this game can get interesting.
Yeah, especially with 6 minutes left in this quarter, and it's something that they're looking to do is score. And that was a problem in the first half, especially the first quarter. They were unable to score. We saw a little bit at the end of the second quarter that they were able to score, but a great start to the third quarter, able to get them starting hot.
Yeah, great defense by Central as well. You know, the defense for Central in the first half, a bit iffy, but now it's definitely been improved.
Yeah, the best offense is a good defense.
Yeah.
Especially a driving force of the Denver Broncos.
Yeah.
And Central now playing some press. D'Alessandro. Manuel. Pass outside to Kiyoski. Shot's no good. Rebound inside, and that one is good.
Yeah, what I noticed about Mendham is this team is not afraid to take threes. You know, they're taking a lot of 3 opportunities, and that one didn't hit. But, you know, Manuel was right there. Got up. Basket was good.
That pass is a little off. Kiyoski will collect it. Manuel now on the fast break. Mid-range shot. That one's no good. Walsh out to get it.
Oh, wow.
Stolen by Kiyoski. As now Ferreira caught inside. Kiyoski drive inside, and that one's good. As Mendham now fighting back.
Yeah, and clearly Coach said something to Mendham in that timeout, because they are red hot now. But when Mendham just switched.
Mastriano with it. D'Alessandro. Constantini to DeVries in the corner. As that pass misses inside, tried to find Mastriano, as it looks like Kylie Siebert will come into the game. Looks like Constantini will come out. As that pass finds it on the left side. Mendham passing it around. Manuel with it to Kiyoski. To the corner. Kupka. Pass inside to Ferrara. And Ferrara out of bounds, as Central will now take over, down by 12, and they'll look to try and get that offense back after that timeout from Mendham. They really haven't been able to find it, so we'll see if they get that momentum back.
Yeah, they really need to, especially since now it's the third quarter, later stages of the game. Definitely going to need to get some points here.
So the pass to Mastriano in the corner. Mastriano to D'Alessandro. D'Alessandro. Pass to Walsh in the corner. Walsh's shot just off. DeVries, great job. Siebert with the open 3. That one's no good.
Yeah, you really needed that 3. 2-3 opportunities in a row. Just couldn't get it to go.
And the big thing here is not letting Mendham capitalize on that. Swartz. That shot's no good. Swartz gets the rebound. Ferrara with the mid-range. That one's no good. Siebert collects the rebound.
Yeah, those were 2 good looks by Mendham. And you got to make those good looks to extend the lead. They just couldn't.
Walsh drive inside. Pass to DeVries, and DeVries with a great underhanded shot there under the rim. Keeps it at a 10-point deficit.
DeVries been great tonight, and she's going to need to stay great if Central wants to win this game.
Yeah, and she'll be crucial on this senior night. Obviously, DeVries is senior here at Central and has been a leader of this team.
Yeah,
as D'Alessandro fights for the ball,
hustle.
Gets it to Walsh, and that one is good.
Yeah, and another momentum shift in this third quarter. It's been 3 momentum shifts already. And look at this. Kylie Siebert almost had it. That would have been big. But Central now climbing their way back up.
And even though they didn't get the ball there, it's still a great momentum, especially for the crowd and whoever here is rooting for Central. You get to see momentum kind of shift there, and Mendham will look to slow it down.
Yeah, that's what they're doing right now, yeah.
As now Walsh will come up. D'Alessandro on the defend. Shot by Manuel. Looks like it'll be a shooting foul on Mastriano, as Manuel will go to the free throw line. About 2 minutes 30 left in this third quarter. Mendham leading 32-24 as Leah Manuel, the junior for Mendham, with the free throws. First one is good.
Is Angie Dawson going to come in for the first time in this game? Checking in for D'Alessandro, yeah.
One thing with Dawson is she's a pretty good shooter from what I've seen, and I think that's something that could help spark offense, especially when momentum kind of shifts. They could try to shift it right back.
Yeah, that definitely could be the main reason why Castrotano put her in. You know, Central needs some threes right now to get back in the game, and if Angie Dawson can hit some, that'll be big.
Siebert with the three. That one's no good. As now Ferrara. Mastriano hurrying back on defense. Manuel inside. Floater no good. DeVries. Great rebound as Siebert bringing up the court. Gives it to DeVries. DeVries loses it. Hops on it. And a little bit of a mess there, but...
Yeah, that was a great play by DeVries, because if she didn't tip that, they would have took that all the way and got the layup and made it a 12-point lead. But because DeVries did that, it stays at 10.
As it looks like D'Alessandro will come back in, DeVries will come out.
It'll be interesting to see how Central can play here without DeVries. She's been crucial in this third quarter.
Shot up, and that one's good. That was Kupka.
Yeah, it's a big shot from Mendham there.
Yeah, and Kupka was sitting open and was just waiting for the pass to come. It was inevitable that that shot was going to come. It's D'Alessandro. Pass it to the left to Constantini. Blocking foul on Ferrara. Looks like substitution for Mendham, as Central still down by a bit, down by 12, and they've just been unable to cut the deficit. They've been able to get it to a 10-point deficit and kind of cut it down, but they can't get it past there, as Mastriano's shot will miss.
Yeah, she kind of just turned around and shot it, just couldn't get it to go.
It's Manuel. Fights inside for the and one. Just a great job by Manuel, and that's why she's a dangerous player to watch for Mendham, as we've seen throughout this game, and a great and one shot there.
Yeah, you know, you definitely say Leah Manuel is the X factor for Mendham. She's been outstanding tonight, and is a big reason why they have such a big lead in the game.
First free throw is up. Or the and one free throw, I apologize, is up and good. Constantini with the inbound. A little bit of passing between Central. That pass is stolen by Manuel. Manuel on the fast break.
Yeah, and who else but Manuel?
And we'll get the shooting foul there, and we'll go to the free throw line once again.
Yeah, it's almost in at one. Couldn't get it to go, but still 2 free throws. Making a look at 41 points for Mendham.
The first free throw is up and good, as it looks like a substitution for Central.
Yeah, it's Emily Walsh coming in for Angie Dawson.
We await the second free throw from Manuel. And that one is good, making it a 41-24 game. And Manuel completely shifted the momentum of this game single-handedly.
Yeah. Pretty much.
As Constantini will pass it to Mastriano. Constantini. Walsh to the corner to Siebert.
They need
Siebert
this.
will take the shot. That one's off.
Yeah, they really needed that 3 to get some momentum at least.
Looks like a travel on Kioski.
But maybe they will get that momentum, as like you just said, travel on Kioski. Central, in my opinion, needs a shot here.
And DeVries will come in, and I think that's something to watch on this inbound pass. As give DeVries, Walsh. Now Siebert drive inside. Looks like a little tip there. Was unable to get the full power on it.
Yeah, and with under a minute left, you just got to have a slow pace and try to score. But maybe not because...
Looks like it was Kupka there on
Kupka.
a great fast break opportunity. And
on a fast break, yeah.
And Mendham has been capitalizing on these fast breaks, and that's been a game changer on this game, especially when players like Manuel are able to break up those passes, able to collect it, and get an easy fast break bucket.
Yeah, and it was just like an 8-10 point lead, and now it's 19. That just shows how much impact Leah Manuel has on this Mendham team.
And it's been a struggle for Central to stop her as they have to deal with her and the passes around.
There's a foul for her, was.
Walsh will inbound it. Pass out to D'Alessandro. It looks like it was Delaney Bogdan, the junior.
Yeah, it was. Just looking to stay here. 11.8 seconds left in the third quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have to get a play off pretty quickly as Walsh loses it. Mastriano, 6 seconds left. DeVries gets into Mastriano, 2 seconds left. Shot blocked, but a foul with 0.3 seconds left.
0.3. Yeah, she barely got that off, but she got it off. Now 2 free throws here. Pretty important free throws, in my opinion.
Yeah, especially in a game where momentum has been key. We've seen runs on both sides. Central able to get some fast break opportunities. Mendham able to also get those fast break opportunities. As Mastriano's first will be no good.
Yeah, in a situation like this where you're down by 19 with only 8 minutes left in a game, you got to make these free throws.
Second one is up, and that one is good. 43-25 as that will end the third quarter.
Yeah, and Mendham has a 43-25 lead to end the third quarter. As we will now kick it off to Bryce Cohen.
For HCTV, I'm Bryce Cohen, and Mendham leads Hunterdon Central 43-25 after the third quarter of action. And for Hunterdon Central, if they want to make a fourth quarter comeback, they need to feed their playmakers, Tabby DeVries and Emily Walsh. They've been getting the job done for them on the scoring end up until this point, and they need to limit the turnovers and fouls in this fourth quarter. We're going to send you back to Brad and Josh for the fourth quarter of action.
Thank you, Josh. It is now a 43-25 lead for Mendham. As Mendham, a lot of momentum changes here. Central started off red hot. A timeout call. Mendham got some shots in. Then Central did, but now Mendham has a 19-point lead. Josh, what are your thoughts so far?
Well, we'll have to see how this quarter starts. If it starts like the third quarter, that Central will definitely have a chance in this game. But if it goes the way that it ended, it may be a little bit of a struggle for Central, especially for the offensive scoring, as they were struggling a little bit to get some offense at the end, and Mendham was able to capitalize off of that.
As Jasmine Roloffsky seeing her first minutes of the game in the fourth quarter, a bit of an interesting substitution there. And that shot, no good. Mastriano funny for it. DeVries, Costantini also funny for it. It's going to stay there. Central ball, good defensive possession by Hunterdon Central. Roloffsky to bring it up. Roloffsky, but D'Alessandro. And Mastriano in the post. Trying to bring back out. She does. Costantini driving to the basket. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Mastriano. That shot's good. 27 points now for the Red Devils, added by Mastriano.
Yeah, and another part of that first half and the third quarter was the rebounding. Especially in the third quarter, we saw Leah Manuel, we saw Swartz able to get their own rebounds, and Central needs to be able to get those rebounds, and we saw there when they get the rebounds, they're able to score.
As Mendham now, Leah Manuel going to pass it back out, and the shot is good for Mendham. That was Alexa Kupka on the shot. 45 points now for them. 7 minutes left in the game. D'Alessandro to Costantini. Costantini, looks like it was a kick ball there by Leah Manuel. going to stay here. Red Devils ball. 45-27 lead for Mendham. It's Hunterdon Central. Deep pass here to Emily Walsh. Walsh puts up the shot, and that's a great shot by Emily Walsh. That's 2 buckets in a row for Hunterdon Central. They're going to need that in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, and I liked what they did there. They used Roloffsky as a bit of a decoy there because they passed it back to her to start. And then there, they fake it. They go to Walsh inside, and a great shot by Walsh.
As look at this, a steal. Jasmine Roloffsky, fast break here. Her shot, couldn't get it. Need those fast break points. Mendham now. Double team here by Central. This is timeout by Mendham. Smart timeout there. So Josh, Central having a bit of a momentum change. They just got 2 shots in a row. What are your thoughts?
Well, I think a big thing there was setting up some plays, able to get some opportunities, especially with that play with Roloffsky and Walsh. Using Roloffsky as that decoy, as I said earlier, and if they can get those open opportunities without allowing Mendham to get those, because Mendham has found some opportunities inside that have been pretty open. If Central can keep their defense tight in the paint and not allow Mendham to get around and score, Central could definitely have a shot in this game, especially with how it's played out so far.
Definitely, as we will resume action in the fourth quarter of Hunterdon Central girls basketball. Mendham is leading Hunterdon Central 45-29, 6 minutes and 17 seconds left in the game.
Roloffsky was making a pretty good impact off of the... Now, she didn't get much minutes throughout the whole game. I believe her first minutes were in the fourth, and she made a pretty good impact so far.
As Mendham now. Good steal there by Nikki Constantini. On the fast break is Hunterdon Central. Constantini going to pass it back out to Mastriano. Mastriano to Roloffsky, but it was tipped by Leah Manuel, but it's going to stay here. Red Devils ball.
Yeah, and Manuel has been able to cut off those lanes and has made Central slow down, which is something that Central's been trying to avoid.
Kylie Siebert's going to check in for Jasmine Roloffsky. She's going to come out now, playing a good role, like you said, in this game. Kylie Siebert going to be doubled, going to pass it out to Nikki Constantini. Walsh going to drive, passes it back on Constantini. Her 3, short, rebounded by Kupka. Mendham now going to bring it up. Manuel is guarded by Emily Walsh.
Mendham's going to play it slow, obviously. Coach Casertano wants them to press and make them play the ball, as time is going to be a key factor in this fourth quarter.
Definitely. Kupka, great pass there, but the shot was just no good.
And it was a tough shot to... You had to look up basically immediately once you got the ball, and it's hard to tell where the rim was.
As the 3 was no good by Del Sandro, but Kylie Siebert gets the offensive rebound in the post. That's Mastriano. She's going to pass it back out to Kylie Siebert. She has a wide open lane, and that shot's good by Kylie Siebert. 45-31 now, as Central is getting a lot of buckets to go.
And those are the opportunities you need for Central. Great job of passing, moving it around, and finding an open opportunity.
Yeah. It's a wide open lane, but passes it out.
It's a great job by Constantini, cut off that pass lane.
Yeah, Manuel with another tip pass. She's been great with that. It's going to stay Hunterdon Central ball, but Leah Manuel has been a great impact on offense and defense.
Yeah, and it looks like Sophia Kioski will come back into the game.
Yeah, Maddie Peel is going to come out.
And looks like Mary Hope Swartz will also come in, and Delaney Bogdan will come out.
Yeah. Walsh passes it out to Constantini, but she's fighting for the ball. Oh, good effort there. Mendham gets it. Manuel now slowing the pace down. And a bit of a miscommunication there, looks like. It's going to be Central ball.
Looks like they thought that Bryce Cohen was part of their team.
Yeah.
I mean, Bryce Cohen could get a bucket or two.
Yeah, honestly, I think Bryce Cohen would be a big X factor for Mendham. As Kylie Siebert's shot is good. As now only a 12-point game. Central's crawling their way back in, and if you're Mendham, you got to hit some shots here to ice this game out.
And Central just has to keep playing how they are. They can't change it. They have to play aggressive.
Yeah.
As D'Alessandro breaks up that pass.
Yeah.
As Kioski inbound.
Mendham now. Mary Hope Swartz going to pass it to Leah Seminole. Yeah, Leah Seminole.
Manuel inside. And that shot's good.
Yeah, her shot's good. Yeah, I had a bit of a brain fart there, but it's Leah Manuel, not Sanwell. Manuel's shot is good.
It's a good save there by D'Alessandro.
Yeah, Constantini going to pass it back out on the other side. Kylie Siebert double team, but she still takes it. 3-pointers, no good. It's a bit of a fight for the ball against Mastriano and someone else. Didn't really see.
And timeout by Coach Casertano.
Yeah, and you know, Central's kind of crawled their way back into this. Still a big lead for Mendham, but if Central can keep hitting the shots like they are, they can make this a closer game.
Yeah, and this game has kind of found a common ground of being stuck at around a 10-point deficit for Central, as they've just been unable to get over that little hump, as they just can't seem to get those points after. They're able to get it to the 10-point deficit, able to find some opportunities, but it seems like every time they get there, there's someone like Leah Manuel there to stop the pass and stop fast breaks and really stop the momentum. And momentum has been a key, especially in this game, and with how fast-paced it's been, how the scoring has been. It's been very fast-paced at one moment, will be slow for another.
Yeah, and if you're Mendham here, if you want to close out this game, you want to make sure every offensive drive is slow. You don't want to have a really fast break unless you get a steal. You just want to slow down the tempo and just play great defense as well, obviously.
Yeah, and Central's going to have to play fast, especially with the time crunch that they're in. Their time is running out as they'll try to come back, obviously, on this senior night and Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a bit of a doubleheader there, Valentine's Day and senior night, so big night for the Red Devils.
Yeah, a lot of love for the seniors and just anyone who celebrates Valentine's Day. As we'll see, Emily Milano is in the game. It also looks like Lacey Joyce.
Yeah, Leah Manuel, great fast break layup there. It's 49-33 lead now as time is ticking and Mendham is keeping the lead.
Ella Dunn also in the game. Hasn't had many minutes since the first.
He had a great three there by Kylie Siebert. It's now a 13-point lead with just under 3 minutes left. Good ball movement here by Mendham. William Manuel slowing the pace down.
And that's what Mendham needs to do. They need to just cut the clock and basically avoid turnovers. As long as they can keep the ball, they can run the clock.
Mendham now. Mary Hope Swartz gonna pass it out to Mary and Lee Manuel gonna pass it out in the corner. 3-point shot, short. Central ball. 2 minutes and 18 seconds left. 49-36 lead for Mendham against Hunterdon Central.
And Tabby DeVries will come into the game once again.
Yeah, and after that three, I think Casertano realized putting in DeVries would be very good, as this game is not over yet despite limited time.
Ella Dunn running back to get the inbound. There was no one back there to start.
Central now. Lacey Joyce in the post. Great shot there. And it's now an 11-point lead. 2 minutes. Central's going to have to play out of their minds on defense if they want to win this. But this is not over yet.
And with that shot, it was something really nice to see. It was Lacey Joyce.
Lacey Joyce on the fast break. And she just couldn't get it. Maybe tried to pass it out, but she just didn't. That would have been a big shot there. Would have cut the lead down to single digits, but it remains an 11-point lead for Mendham. With 1 minute and 30 left, like I said, Central's going to have to play great defense here as Leah Manuel is guarded great.
And it was a nice sequence to see Lacey Joyce, the senior, able to get some points on the board on senior night and then able to get a steal as well.
Manuel's shot no good, but a great rebound there by Mendham as, just slow it down. Just over a minute left. Manuel going to pass it out. They get the ball back. 1 minute left in the game. Shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Siebert.
And a good job by Siebert. Able to box out Ferrara for that ball.
Lacey Joyce and just couldn't get it. Deep pass there. It's going to be Mendham ball. with 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter and in the game.
It's nice to see the seniors get some of their final minutes at home.
Definitely. Manuel going to be doubled. Manuel. Kioski now. Wide open mid-range. Just couldn't get it. Lacey Joyce with the rebound. Kylie Siebert to bring it up in the final seconds of this girls basketball game. Siebert's shot, no good, but she does get fouled.
And a good job by the senior, able to drive inside and get a shot.
Just 2 shots away here for Kylie Siebert. 19 seconds left, just trying to get as many shots possible up as you can in this situation. The first free throw by Kylie Siebert. It's going to be no good. Tough miss there, but she's got one more. We're going to look at 10-point lead for Mendham. Second free throw is good. 49-39 Mendham, 19 seconds left. You know, Mendham just no point in really doing any fast breaks. Just kind of want to slow it down.
And once again, the game stuck at a 10-point difference. Seems to be a common theme of this game.
And Leah Manuel just going to dribble it out. And in the final seconds of this game, Mendham is going to get the win against Hunterdon Central, 49-39. Leah Manuel had a great game tonight as well as Sophia Kioski, and just a great win for Mendham. Great defense, great offense overall.
Yeah, and for Central, we were able to get to see some of the seniors able to show out. We got to see Samantha Colton at the beginning of the game, able to get that shot to start it, and the gamesmanship that started. And it was nice to see some of the seniors like Lacey Joyce get some buckets. Obviously, we got to see DeVries able to get some shots in.
So Mendham now going to be 13-9, Hunterdon Central 9-17. We want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight on Hunterdon Central Television. We want to thank everyone that made this happen. Thank you for watching. Brett Romano and Josh Uhas on HCTV.